Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kinlaig. This is the multiplayer co-op adventure with Nordic Farming and I, and we have reached episode number 7. Nordic and I took a little break over the Christmas and New Year period, but we are back for what is probably going to be the final episode on Kinlaig. We will see how we get on. It is the month of July, and Nordic and I have some projects to see to. We've had another night's stay in the caravan and are ready to stretch our legs a little bit. It's a bit cramped in there. The first jobs we have got to do today is get some of our fish that have matured and gone into adult fish from our lake and our aquaculture out in the sea to market. So we're going to see to that first of all. Yep, here we go. We have a pallet of adult trout, I believe this is. Yep, 2,000 pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the Unimog and we can get that loaded up. And then we're going to go over to the harbour so we can get on the boat, go to the aquaculture and load up the adult salmon and trout that have grown there. Back in the trusty Mog, we can fire it up. Nordic is hopping in as well. Let's get the beacons on. And here we go, we can get this pallet nicely loaded up. Thank you kindly, Nordic. That is loaded on the back there, 2,000 pieces of trout. So let's head on down to the aquaculture and we'll head out to sea and grab the rest of our fish. There we go. We've driven over. We have launched the boat with the Unimog on, and Nordic is now going to operate the crane to load our fish boxes up. So I'm going to just exit out of the, I don't know what it is called, a cockpit on a boat? I guess so, or the cabin? There must be a term for it, I'm probably forgetting it. But yes, here we go. We have got our 2,000 pieces of salmon times 2, and then another 2,000, oh, it's not quite full actually, of trout, 758 litres, but that is all good by me. So yeah, 3 boxes to load up. I think Nordic is going to don the crane, so yeah, good luck Nordic. It was good fun trying to use that last time. Some mighty fine loading there from Mr. Farming, and yeah, I think we can get these boxes. Oh, nearly missed the jump there. I think we can get these boxes lashed up on the. I might have to just jump in the Mog and lash them that way, otherwise I'm going to be lashing the Mog to the deck of the boat. Right, I can jump back in the driver's seat and we can set off back for port, and then we'll be taken to Mog to the farmers market. Well, it's not actually a farmers market, it is a local town market in the centre of Kinlaig. So let's just back out of here. I did some mighty fine boat work, if I say so myself, and I'm hoping I'm going to exit out of here rather nicely. But it's been very good to grow these fish from young in the aquaculture here. So excellent work. Right, we have made it to the market. Here it is. I think what we can do is just drop these fish boxes at the back. It's just a little market in the town here. So we'll park up and get these dropped off. Right, just dropped off the first box. 17,000 for that. Pretty good haul, if I say so myself. Cool, 28,000 for that one. Right, Nordic's going to do a couple. This is the trout, I think he has got. Yeah, 17,500 for the trout. And then it should be salmon. 28,000. Cool, blimey, Nordic. Some good profits from the fish. Alright, Nordic and I are back in the truck, and we're heading over to the Kilted Pistons, which is dead ahead. And we have a truck there waiting for us, which is going to be enabling the next job in Kinlaig. And last time we spoke about helping out with the castle project. Well, there's some materials we need to gather to take over there to start the project. And I'm hoping we're going to be able to see the castle all the way through until completion. And then after that, apparently there's also a windmill project that they'd like Nordic and I to help doing some delivery for. But we have made it here, and we can park up the MOG. And yeah, you'll see there's a nice truck parked in the loading area. It is a Volvo Globetrotter, and Nordic and I are going to be driving that to various places to go pick up some materials. So let me just park up the MOG next to this Mini. The MOG is a bit wider than the parking spaces available, but that is okay. Right, let's hop in the truck, Nordic. Do you want to drive, or shall I? Yeah, look at this, Nordic. The Volvo Globetrotter F16 intercooler. What a beast. This is very smart. Love this style of truck. Then we have a flatbed, a crone trailer, which yeah, is looking pretty good. And then on the back of it, a handy pallet lifter, a pal finger. So yeah, I think that's going to help us load up some of the materials. But I think Nordic and I have agreed that I'll drive the truck and he can do the pallet loading. So let's hop in. We've got a few destinations to head to. Alright, fire up. Okay, we've got a few stops to make. First is over to the warehouse, where we're going to pick up, I think it is some rope and cement. And then we're going to head over to the spinnery to get some fabric, which we'll need for the windmill later on. And then we're going to the stonemasons to pick up some castle stone. And then we are going to the sawmill to pick up some wood goods as well. So warehouse first, and then we'll try and find our way as we go. loading the pallet loader up once again. I think it is still on, so I'll turn the engine off. Make sure I'm toggled back to the truck, so yeah, we don't start controlling the pallet fork by mistake. So we have done quite a spread of different destinations there to pick up goods. Went to the warehouse, we picked up the cement bags and rope, then the sawmill for the wood beams and the planks long, then the stonemasons for, we have castle stone and roof shingles, and then lastly the spinnery to get the fabric. Yeah, I'm trying to talk and drive, which is never a good thing for me. Right, we can head on down here. I believe the castle, sorry motorist, hooting at me there. I believe the castle is a right turn up here somewhere into the hills. So yeah, hopefully I can find it and we can drive up that winding road to get to the castle. Heavy load up this hill, but the Globetrotter has taken it in its stride, done a magnificent job. And I can see some rocks strewn across the road here. Must be some erosion on the cliffside. Is quite often what happens when there's these roads along rather steep inclines. Follow the road round to the castle. Watch out for the bus. Oh, it has stopped for me. That's very kind of it. Right, so left turn here and up the track to the top of the hill where the castle is. And we have made it. So I'm just going to spin the truck round here so it's well out of the way. And we're in a good position to load our materials in. Watch out for the tree branch. There we go. Fantastic. Right, so we've got a few things to unload here. And that is the... Oh, turn the beacons off. There we go. I think it's some planks long, some cement bags, some roof shingles and castle stone. The rope is only... Oh, the rope and the fabric is only for the windmill. But yes, half of the materials over here and half are for the windmill. Now, of course, this is only the starting materials for the castle, but we are going to keep feeding the castle with materials and watch it being built, which will be quite interesting. So, Nordic, let's get some of these materials unloaded and we can see it being built. Wow, oh wow, look at this. It has been quite the project. Nordic and I have been busy ferrying the materials to the castle for its restoration. It has taken many months, and to be honest, some years, but the castle has been fully restored to its former glory. Wow, we have a sort of main castle building here, and then a couple of small keeps, I guess you would call this, with a courtyard area. This is absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Nordic is going into this building here, so we will follow him. This looks like a little dwelling of some sort. Yeah, no furniture in here, but that's looking quite nice. We've got another building here. Oh, this one has a wood floor this time. Oh, partial wood floor. It's a bit muddy over here. Oh my god, they didn't do a very good restoration job on this floor, did they, Nordic? Alright, let's head on through here. And back through some sort of crazy paving stone brick. Ah, right, we can see another side to the castle where you can view over Kinlaig. Very nice. There's a door through here, I think. Oh yes, here we go. Oh, keep hitting my head, I think, on the ceiling there. You can see the wood beams for the roof above. That's very nice. I think this is going to go to the back. Look at this ivy that's grown up. That looks very nice and rustic. Fantastic. Oh, Nordic's coming out. I'm sorry, Nordic. Right, we'll hop back in. Look through here. Got a window, a door back to the courtyard. Oh, very nice. Right, that seems to be some of the keeps that surround the castle. Let's have a look at the main body or part of the castle itself. Is that the main door, or is the main door around here? Oh, it's got some drain pipes. I hope these aren't lead. That would be using some old materials. Well, they look like metal, so that's all good. Or rather than metal, I guess I mean stainless steel or something like that. Oh, right. Well, this looks to be the main part of the castle, Nordic, and through here we've got an area on the ground floor. But what's most interesting is we have a winding staircase, and we go up to a first floor, which has got an area. Very nice. And then a second area. Ivy's grown through the floor there. And then we go up the second flight of stairs to the very top. Wow, where we got the penthouse, as it were. Very nice. And yeah, looks like there's a little area over there. Very quaint, this. It's got some different areas and sections. Oh, if we can we get through there, Nordic? Oh, I don't know if we can fit, but I guess that would be for defending the castle. Oh, this is absolutely lovely. You can see our truck and trailer out there. Fantastic, Nordic. Well, this is very good. And yeah, going down this spiral staircase has reminded me of a fact that I learned about castles. I thought the spiral staircase was meant to be the other way. So when you're defending it, you could use your main hand, which would be your right hand, and anyone who is attacking would have to use their left hand, which meant that anyone who was trying to siege the castle and attack and climb up the stairs would be at a disadvantage. So yeah, that is one thing that I'm not sure on the direction of these stairs for. But hey-ho, right, that is the castle. We have completed that project. Fantastic. Well done. Ugh, yeah. Right. Off we go down the hill. And then the windmill is in the south of Kinlaig, in one of the field areas. So we will find that. Let me just find my bearings for the way down. Here we go. Changing through the gears. Go down the dirt track and to the windmill. Alright, Nordic and I have made it to the windmill site, which is also on the top of a hill here. I wonder if we can see the castle from here. Yes, we can, on the top of the hill there. Lovely. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlash the materials, because we should hopefully be able to drop all this stuff in. This is all the starting materials needed for the windmill. And I think what we'll do is swing round. And like before with the castle, Nordic and I are going to keep getting materials loaded in, and we can enjoy seeing the build. Right, oh, I did not shut the engine down. There we go. I still haven't shut the engine down. I've turned the pallet fork on. This is always good fun, toggling between the machinery. But yes, here we go. Right, Nordic is at the loading point. Alright, what does this say? Plot ownership required. Yeah, well, this is owned by whoever's building the windmill, so I think we can sit back and enjoy watching it, Nordic. Well, the windmill is built, and it is turning. That's because it is busy turning some produce into flour, which is very, very nice indeed. So, this is the windmill. It's a nice stone building. It's got a wooden surround, and obviously a wooden mechanism, which is the turbine blade. There's also a fan at the back, which is used to change the direction of the windmill to follow the wind, which, yeah, is quite impressive. Let's have a look inside. Wow, we can see the turning gear mechanism, and yeah, I guess this is where some of the flour gets deposited. I'm thinking down there might be the stone or whatever. Oh no, I think I can see it up there actually. Can I get up here? Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get up here. There we go. Right, seems I can't go up any further, but yeah, that is the stone that turns, I believe, to basically crush the grain into the flour, and it falls down that chute there into the box, and the windmill is what drives this whole mechanism here. So yeah, pretty impressive. And there it is, a fantastic old-fashioned piece of machinery, something that helped fuel the Industrial Revolution. Wind and water played a big part in changing the landscape of the UK to make metals and other industrialized goods. Nordic and I have finished for the day. We haven't got through everything that we wanted to. There's one last thing that we want to do in Kinlaig, so that means that there is going to be one last episode of Kinlaig next time. And yeah, that is it for today. Hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. And as always, if you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like us to do, feel free to leave a comment. All that's left to say is I hope to see you again next time on Kinlaig. And until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye-bye.